Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid, but I got it now. He got some angels around me, and angels come in the form sometimes of people who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me, where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, and it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I formed with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just want to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, If you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gang banging and you sick of gang banging, get you some God, man. If you tired of being on drugs and you tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't gonna make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're gonna start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make two. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build it. You start it, he'll finish it. See, you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, I this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you done spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your undivided attention, please? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Normally, our normal routine is to uplift, inspire, and entertain. Due to the current events in our country, we mostly providing uplift and motivation. It's some trying times, man. But I want us to get smart about this and make the best of this time, because this could be a turn in our country if we play it the right way. This could be the pivotal moment. This is the first time I have seen as many non-African Americans involved in a cause that is directly related to African Americans. I've never seen this type of help, should I say. And I think we got to take advantage of this while we can. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Good morning, Shirley Strawberry.
Trying times indeed, Steve. Good morning. Good morning.
Right there, Carla Farrell.
Good morning. What's up, Steve? Hey, crew.
What's up, Junior?
I think myself happy. Morning, Unc. Morning, everybody.
Good. Nephew Tommy.
Yay. I'm here, baby. Black and proud. Yeah. I'm right here.
Yeah. Mississippi Monica's somewhere.
Hey, y'all.
That's how Sister Odell used to sound when she was young.
Hey, y'all.
And then it just started. Sister Odell deteriorated after that.
Wow. That's my
Listen, we're going to get through this thing. We really, really are. We are going to get through it. Mm-hmm. I know it sounds cliche-ish, but the Bible is real, man. This too shall pass. Mm-hmm. I do the upside for this for me is, for the first time, I've seen a large number of non-African Americans join in to fight for a cause that's been against African Americans. And I've seen it. You know, I saw a little bit in the March on Washington at the mall. I saw whites join in there, but not to this magnitude. But you know what? I'm curious though. What is this? Or the Southern evangelicals? I'm still trying to find out where they at.
Where they at? They not out.
Where
And
are
I mean,
they?
why haven't they spoken up?
Right. Where are these Southern white evangelicals? Because it can't just be black ministers every time something happened in the black community. Where is the Southern the Christian evangelicals? That organization that backs Donald Trump.
Quiet.
If
Very
you
quiet.
are Christians,
Yeah.
do you not see the very unchristian thing that is continuing to happen in our country? And I am not seeing the masses of Southern white evangelicals come to the aid of black people. And that's a glaring omission to me.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to switch gears a little bit here. So get ready for Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today, we're going to start the show off on a lighter note. You know, people still need relationship advice. Life still goes on. They're in love. They're quarantined together. And you know, laughter is good
Not
for the
everybody,
soul.
Sharon.
Yeah. What, Junior? Not you, Junior, right? You in that tree.
Yeah, watch your comments.
Is COVID-19 still going? Is it halftime or something?
Hey, Tommy,
said it
Tommy,
at
they
halftime.
just...
They put a pause on it.
What happened?
Halftime. Is the band out?
It's still here. I mean,
Somebody sent me a text that said, Americans kill me. They've just decided that COVID-19 is over. They just through with it.
Yeah. All right, Steve, can you bring the Chief Love Officer in, please, the CLO? We have another question from Max. He's an online listener. Max says, I'm 56. I'm divorced. I'm a man. And after 19 years of marriage, I'm having trouble adjusting to new women. I've been dating a woman for 8 months, and when she stays at my house, she's way too comfortable. This woman has been blowing up my bathroom most nights before we go to bed.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I didn't. Oh. And what? She passes gas before she sleeps or while she sleeps. I can't get in the mood for sex because I'm so grossed out by her. My wife never did this. Is this
He
normal?
got to go. I'm sorry, CLO.
Well,
my
now,
bad.
see, yeah, listen
let's
to
see
me,
if
y'all.
Respond. I want to hear
He's
this.
56.
Yeah.
He probably dating somebody that's old, too. Old people died is different.
Ain't they got something for that, though? Ain't you supposed to take something?
No, they ain't got nothing for that.
How do you
They have nothing
blow
for
up the
that.
bathroom, though? That is
See,
so
what,
sexy.
when you in that
Terrible.
bathroom, there's nothing pill you can take. You can't swallow like no Tidy Bowl tablets or nothing
What?
where it come out already blue and fresh. You in there as an old person, you got to know what's coming out. You
Not with you.
done had pork chops.
Oh,
People
no.
are eating breakfast at this time.
Okay, well, you eating pork chops, and you had Hennessy the night before. This blend,
That combination.
this blend, and on top of that, your ass is taking some form of penicillin or antibody. Now all this is just down there, and that's what your problem is, dog. And your wife was different. You probably lost your soulmate, and God rest her soul, and we send our condolences to you.
Divorce.
Yeah, she didn't
Oh, they
die, Steve.
Oh.
He's a 56-year-old
That
divorced
changes
man.
things.
Oh, well then, hey man, you got some problems too. You ain't the only one. So what? She blowing up the bathroom. Break up with her.
What if he buy that stuff you squirt in now? And what's that new stuff they got?
Poopery.
Poopery.
Do that work? Probably not for her.
It's expensive.
I don't know.
No, I got an uncle that ain't got nothing for him. I got an uncle, man.
We're going to move on.
My daddy used to start a fire at the bottom of the door.
Carla is down. Oh, my God.
Yeah. A small fire in an open weed trash can at the bottom of the door to try to burn him out.
Bring me the day paper.
Sulfur. All right, listen, we're moving on. I cannot. Anonymous in Texas says, my fiance and I are getting married in October. She's a virgin, but she wanted to learn how to do a little foreplay, so I agreed to teach her how to do my favorite pre-show activity.
Oh, wait, how he say she was?
He didn't say.
Okay.
She was very excited, and it started out okay, but then she did the unthinkable. I have scratches and a few scabs because I couldn't get her to stop. I'm traumatized, and I told her to watch a porn video as a tutorial. She got offended. What should I do now?
Well, see, you had to explain some things.
No, well, we can't.
Well, no, I'm talking about, I'm going to do this for radio.
Okay, thank you.
Listen to me. All I'm saying is this right here. Listen to me. Whatever we do, this ain't food.
Wait, one more time, what?
Whatever we do with each other, it is not food. No chewing.
Oh, it is not food. Okay, I get you. Okay.
See, that's what this rule with this here.
Okay.
This is, there can be no chewing.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't just,
Just
We
gnawing.
got it. Yeah.
Just gnawing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because even if you try to stop, it takes your breath away.
All right,
And,
we're...
it can be confused with a sound of pleasure. Ha, 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 ha.
Okay.
That's not pleasure.
We got it.
Shirley, why you read them to him if you don't want him to
We're
answer?
moving on. All right, Marquita in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I'm 34 years old and I'm pregnant by my coworker. He's single.
What?
Yeah, she's 34. She's pregnant by her coworker. He's single. Her boyfriend lives out of town, so they agreed to help each other out sexually since neither of them were having sex during the pandemic. She got pregnant.
Great agreement.
She got pregnant the first time they had sex. The condom malfunctioned. My coworker wants me to have the baby and also have a DNA test after the baby's born. He also wants to talk to my boyfriend to let him know how it all went down and to assure him it won't happen again. He said it's a man thing and my boyfriend will respect his honesty. Is this true?
Sure.
Boy, let me tell you something. This got to be the dumbest damn dude. Let me tell you something, lady. It ain't going to go nothing like he just described. He wants to talk to your boyfriend and explain to him what happened and reassure him it'll never happen again.
That's
and how you think this conversation going to go? Boy, you must be out of your rabbit ass mind. Matter of fact, man, when you call him, can you FaceTime it and put it on Facebook Live for us?
All right, Steve, we got to run. Thank you, CLO. Coming up next, Nephew Tommy run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by. You guys were asking about COVID-19. Well, Miss Ann will have that in the national news. And entertainment news, Tyler Perry shares his talk with the Floyd family, and we'll talk about it at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time for the nephew to step up and run that prank back. What you got for us today?
We're going to all do it together, Shirley, right here on Zoom. All right, I want everybody on the count of three. We're going to do it together. All right,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Naked yoga. Let's go.
What?
Everybody. Come. Ain't nobody moving. Come on, what's up? Let's do it. Come on, naked yoga. Find your favorite position.
Get your
Steve,
nephew.
whoa, Steve, we playing.
Steve,
playing.
keep your
He's taking off his shirt.
We playing, dog. We playing.
I ain't did nothing
about
all
to take-
damn day.
Take his shirt off and throw it around.
Run his head like a helicopter.
Turn it around your head like a helicopter.
Yeah.
Petey Pablo.
Peter Pablo,
Down,
naked
down,
yoga, baby.
down. Raise up. Take your shirt off. Turn it around your head like a helicopter. That was my jam there, boy. Petey Pablo, one of my all-time favorite rappers. Diary of a Sinner, one of the great rap albums of all time, to me.
Man.
I understand.
What up, Petey?
Naked yoga.
Who
Let's go.
am I?
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach, is it Gordon?
Right, it's Gordon.
How you doing, Mr. Gordon? Listen, my name is...
let me turn down the TV. Did you call him about the apartment?
Yes. I was trying to see about maybe coming over to take a look at it and seeing if it's still available, man. I got a newspaper, but I didn't know if this is still available or what.
No, it's still for rent. Let me be straight with you. No pets and no smoking of any kind.
No, I understand.
Okay.
From my understanding, the listing here is like $850 a month, right?
$850. You got a parking spot, your private bathroom with a shower,
okay.
And $850. I'm gonna need first, last month, and really, what's your name?
My name is Darnell. Darnell.
Okay. First. Right. First, last month, and Social Security number. I can do a background check.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this: you guys got a backyard area? I teach classes in the mornings, and I want to know if you have that's pretty much will kind of lock me in. If you guys got a backyard that I can use.
Oh, we got a backyard. What do you teach?
I teach yoga. I teach yoga in the mornings from 6 to 8. Hopefully, that won't be a problem.
You make money doing yoga?
Yes, sir. I definitely do. I make enough definitely to cover the rent. That's for sure.
That shouldn't be a problem. I know a little bit about yoga. I mean, really, if it's y'all, you're not making no noise, that's yoga.
Right.
That's not a problem.
Good deal. Well, how quick can I actually get moved in? Man, I'm trying to get settled. I just moved in from the East Coast. I jumped on my yoga pretty quick and got quite a bit of clientele built up. And I'm just ready to get started and get moved in, man. Something that I can actually call home,
we're looking to rent it out pretty quick, because we want to try and get it filled as soon as possible.
You said you got a roommate? Are you married?
No, it's just me. It would be me and my wife, and it's a 3-bedroom home. You would have the room in the back with the bathroom, and I said, $850. Do a credit check,
right.
And as soon as we meet, I can do the background check, and
now that background check. What do you necessarily need to do that for?
Well, you got to know who you rent to, and then you want to know what the credit they got, so if they can afford to rent or not.
I got real good credit, man. My credit is fine. I'm actually in the 800s on my credit scores.
Oh, damn! All right. When you get here, we'll have you fill out an application. But if you're ready to get it cracking, I can do a background check, and you right now just give me your Social Security number.
Okay, but let me go ahead and just do this, man, on that background check, because what I want to say about that is this: it might be something on there about when I was on the East Coast, I was actually teaching naked yoga. You know what I mean?
Naked yoga.
You may see something on there about me being a nymphomaniac.
Oh, naked yoga?
Yeah, well, see, that's the kind of yoga I was teaching on the East Coast was naked yoga. You know what I'm saying? And everybody
talking about teaching naked yoga here?
Well, but see, it's in the backyard. It's closed in.
In my backyard? And you, what other glitch you got? You said there's some glitches, Mike. What other glitch you got?
Well, you might see that I'm a nymphomaniac, but see, I done took classes in counseling. I done took counseling for that though. So,
you need to take some counseling over somewhere else. You ain't taking no counseling and doing no naked yoga in my backyard.
No, but see, man, all that's behind me now. That's on the East Coast, man. That's all behind me now. I didn't put that thing down.
Man, I don't care if it's behind you, in front of you, on the side. You doing some naked yoga in my backyard? That ain't happening, man. Matter of fact,
listen.
I
got all the credentials that qualify to move in there, and now you're gonna sit here and tell me I can't.
You talking about doing some naked yoga in my backyard with no 20, 30 people? Man, my wife be at home, man. Look.
Well, you ought to bring your wife out there.
You know what, Darnell? It's all good.
Let her get naked and do some yoga in, man.
Just scratch that one off your list and just move on to the next one, because ain't no naked yoga going down back here with no nymphomaniacs. I don't know what else y'all might be doing. I don't know who does naked yoga.
It's just a serene moment, man, where you find yourself. That's all this really is about.
Well, you better find yourself somewhere else. That's what I know. You ain't doing no naked yoga in my backyard. I'm surprised you even called somebody with that.
Hey, man, I'm finna come over there to this address and start looking at this place, because I want to set up shop right here.
In my backyard, and I don't even know you, talking about you got some glitches in your past? You gonna have a foot in your...
How do you know that this isn't something that your wife might really want to get into?
But my wife... Don't even mention my wife's name, man. You don't know me. You don't even know my wife. Take my off your list. You come out here, you're gonna have another glitch
I'm coming out
You know what,
there to
Darnell,
look
you
at this damn room, and you gonna show it to me.
I ain't showing you. You come out here, and I'm gonna show you something else. My backyard.
I am a recovered nymphomaniac. I'm recovered.
But I recovered nymphomaniac. You about to get your whooped by a maniac. I'm the maniac. Please believe, Darnell.
I'm finna come over there right now.
Come over here
I'm
with
finna
that
come over there now, man, so we can sit.
defense. I ain't having that. Do not
man, listen, man. I'm gonna come over there so we can just
matter of fact, Matt, look, this you can do whatever you want somewhere else, but this right here, this ain't the place for you. I'm gonna tell you that right now, Darnell.
Let me talk to your wife, man.
Whatever it is you want to pull, whatever it is you want to talk about, this ain't the place for you. Go somewhere else. Take that.
Let me speak to your wife, man.
Please
Let me talk to your wife.
Do not even try me, Darnell.
Let me talk to your wife,
I'm not even that kind of dude, man. But you about to bring this out of me. Do not bring this over here, Darnell. So as far as I'm concerned, this right here is over for real. You're gonna come out here and catch a case.
Okay, can I say one more thing to you, man?
No, you can't say Darnell, because this conversation's over, man. Okay, how about that?
Hey, man, can I say one more thing, man?
What you got to say, man? What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother.
Oh, get the out of here, man. This is Nephew Tommy. Who told you to do this to me, man?
Your brother.
My brother. Oh, I'm going to get this. Oh, my God. Man, my heart is all beating all fast, man. Oh, get the out of here, man. Man. Oh.
You all right, man?
Man, I was going to whoop your butt naked if you came around here, man. You just don't know. Man, I'm so glad this is a joke. You have no idea. I'm so glad this is a joke, man.
All right, thank you, King of Pranks. Oh, with your naked
Don't
yoke
thank
self.
him, Shirley.
All right,
Naked
coming
yoke,
up
baby.
at the top of the hour, some entertainment news and some national news from Miss Ann right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
George Floyd's family has one request in the wake of his death. According to Tyler Perry, who reached out to offer words of comfort to the family, they are adamant in all their asking. They're calling for peaceful protest. Meanwhile, Tyler also outlined what he's been doing during the protests. He said, I spent the past few days having very high-level conversations with people who don't look like me, people who may not believe what I believe, people who don't know what it's like to be black in America, but were willing to listen. Tyler shared in an IG post. Tyler went on to say that Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z have been doing the same thing. It takes all of us black people to do our part. He added, think about this, please. We're only 12 to 14% of the U.S. population. With a number like that, we need allies that don't look like us.
Hello. Hello.
So Steve been saying,
It's a true statement, man. We cannot turn this around without help. We cannot. I would love to be able to do it, because if we could have done it ourselves, we would have been accomplished this. We're very smart. We're very powerful. We're very unified in wanting this to be over. But we need some allies on this one right here. And people who have been around for a little bit while, they understand that. And that's not a knock on people who haven't, because young people, I'm telling you, Uncle Steve is proud of the ones that's out there protesting, because protest is valid. It's valid, man. And sometimes, man, when they not listen, you got to get their attention. And protest is the way to do it. But we cannot allow it to turn into criminal acts, because you don't come out of darkness with more dark. You can only come out of darkness with light, even if it's a little bit of light. If you're in a pitch black room and you're in a pitch black tunnel and one person strike a match, he the baddest boy in the room. Because any flicker of light ends total darkness. And so we got to be smart, and so we don't hustle backwards like Stephen Jackson said the other day. So I'm very proud of the people out there protesting.
Very much so, Steve. Very much so. And it's good that Tyler and Oprah and Jay-Z called the mayor of Minnesota. It's good that they're speaking to people, and hopefully powerful people that can, can do some change, can make. And some changes.
Listen, man. For for black celebrities who have status, and we know who they are, it's great that they have, like Tyler said, these behind the scene meetings, because that's how you can help bring about change. We got the foot soldiers on the ground doing it.
Yes.
We drop our bombs from the air. We have a section of airwaves, and we drop our information from the air, all of us. We take our celebrity, our fame, our platform, and we drop our bombs from the air. We got foot soldiers that's on the ground protesting.
Bringing awareness,
Right. Then we got some generals that's having the high-level meetings, the ambassadors, with the ambassadors of the other team who can bring about change. And that's how we get this thing accomplished.
That's right.
So I appreciate all we got to do it. I plead all the backroom discussions that's going on.
And then we also have to vote and do our civic duty at the polls, all of that. It's all a part of it. All right, Steve, time now to go to Miss
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. Here's the news. 6 Atlanta police officers have been arrested after being seen on video dragging 2 college students out of a car, breaking the window of the car, by the way, first of all, throwing them down to the ground, tasing the young man during protests over the weekend.
We are prayerful, hopeful that this will go to its full conclusion, and these officers will not only be arrested, indicted, and convicted, because what they did to our children, they have to be held accountable for.
That's a spokesman for the DA's office. The county DA's office has charged them with aggravated assault. One cop charged with aggravated battery. The young man attends Morehouse College. The girl, Spellman, they say they weren't even protesting. They were just trying to get on the other side of the demonstrations in light of the curfew with groceries they just brought to try to get back to campus. Authorities say they've been cracking down on anybody violating Atlanta's curfew. Folks hit the streets of Houston again yesterday to protest the police killing of George Floyd. He grew up there. Meanwhile, George Floyd's family says that while it fully supports the civil protests against the systematic use of excessive force by police against black men and women, that it does reject the violence inflicted on communities over the past several nights. Crews in Birmingham, Alabama have begun taking down a Confederate monument in the city park there. This particular structure has been the subject of a legal dispute between the city and state for several years. It's a 50-foot tall obelisk that workers picked apart starting yesterday with a crane and some other things. Nevertheless, its removal apparently violates a state law, and Alabama State Attorney General is promising to sue. We'll see what happens there. Get this, the top diplomat of the European Union says he is appalled at the killing of George Floyd at the hands of white police officers in this country, calling it abuse of power.
We support the right to peaceful protest, and also we condemn violence and racism of any kind. And for sure, we call for a de-escalation of tensions.
In fact, several European cities have held anti-racist protests in support of those of us in the United States. A number of the nation's top law professors are speaking out against a series of actions taken by President Trump. Dozens of Harvard Law School's faculty have signed an open letter condemning Trump's actions, labeling them as lawless. The professors say that the president's words, tweets, and actions, quote, endorse violence and fails to meet even the minimum standards of responsible behavior. And Joe Biden was the runaway winner of all the Democratic primaries yesterday, making him the choice of Democrats in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Indiana, Rhode Island, New Mexico, Montana, South Dakota. He needs 991 delegates to win the party and the nomination on the first vote, but primary contests in Georgia and West Virginia should put him over the top. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Former Vice President Joe Biden made his first public address in weeks yesterday in Philadelphia, and he had some harsh words for President Trump. Mr. Biden has expressed solidarity with peaceful protesters in the wake of the death of George Floyd. Joe Biden criticized Trump's handling of civil unrest following the death of George Floyd. Take a listen.
The country is crying out for leadership. Leadership that can unite us. Leadership that brings us together. Leadership that can recognize pain and deep grief of communities that have had a knee on their neck for a long time.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's right. See, I just
presidential,
think, I just think if we can get to some debates, I think this is the guy that can go toe to toe. because Trump is not intelligent. No.
He just fights dirty. Yeah, he just likes to be dirty.
He's petty.
Yeah, he's real petty.
He's tricky. Mm-hmm. And he's got some moves, but they're the same. Yeah. You know, he gives you a nickname.
Yeah, that's so childish.
and then he comes up with a catchy title for what he's doing. But that's really it. He don't know policy. He ain't really brushed up on foreign affairs. None of that. You bring up a couple of countries, and he might not even know where they at.
He just gonna know about China.
And you know what, man? The way he's saying China is so, you know, and that's why I go with China. You know, he always try to be funny. We don't need no more funny ass presidents.
No, this is serious. Yeah.
No, we don't need
Mr. Biden also noted that Trump held up a Bible during his controversial photo op visit to St. John's Episcopal Church in Washington, D.C. Biden said, I just wished he'd opened it once in a while. If he opened it, he could have learned something.
Come on, sound bite. That's what I'm saying.
Here's what I
policy.
Yeah.
I need this dude from up in the Northeast that know how to fight back. Got a little bit of that Boston thing working.
Delaware and all that.
Oh, them dudes up there, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's the kind of thing we think it's gonna be, right, Steve?
It's got to be a fight.
I'm telling you, listen to me. When these debates open up, you're going to see some gunslinging going on. Because Joe Biden ain't no old punk ass dude. And all this bullying that Trump was allowed to do during the Republican campaign when he got rid of all 15 of them candidates by just dogging them. Yeah, this ain't how it's going. See your little Sleepy Joe thing finna wear out. You know, because he gonna lace you with what you ain't done.
Yep.
Yeah. And he is a former vice president, so he has experience.
Yeah.
So,
in politics.
Yes.
All right, coming up next at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yesterday in Houston, more than 60,000 people marched in downtown Houston with the Floyd family in memory of George Floyd. City leaders, local rappers, and Pastor Joel Osteen were all in attendance. Meanwhile, during an emotional press conference, the mother of George Floyd's daughter remembered him. Her name is Roxy Washington. She remembered him as a good man, and she also pointed out the fact that their daughter will now grow up without a father. Take a listen.
This is what those officers took from me. At the end of the day, they get to go home and be with their families. Shiana does not have a father. He will never see her grow up, graduate. He will never walk her down the aisle. If it's a problem she's having and she needs her dad, she does not have that anymore. I'm here for my baby, and I'm here for George because I want justice for him. I want justice for him because he was good. No matter what anybody thinks, he was good. And this is the proof that he was a good man.
Wow.
Woo,
she
Lord,
said, this is
heartbreaking.
proof. She pointed to the baby, little Gianna, 6 years old. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. Just a beautiful little girl.
See, man,
lost her dad.
You know, this one, it's been so many of these since I've been alive. It's been so many George Floyds. It's been, I can't count them, that never made the news that I knew of.
Right. Right.
That I knew of, heard of. My father told me about them. My brothers told me about them. It happened to some cousins. It happens in all of my relative cities. Finally, in 2020, I can say for the first time, I think something is going to happen because of this one. This is the first time I can say I've never felt like they was going to do nothing before. Even though I thought once social media came out and you could see some of these things that we knew was existing, or we saw and there was no way to film it, or we saw it in
obvious.
the hood.
It was obvious.
Yeah. I knew after social media, once you could see this, oh God, here it comes. And then, to my surprise, nothing happened anyway. And so I became hardened by it and sickened by it.
Yes.
And this time, it's like how long it took for them to release the Aubrey tape. This kid got shot in February.
Yeah.
We didn't see the tape till when?
April.
Late April.
Yeah.
Whoa! So they were concealing this to work their little story out. Hold up, that started backfiring. That started getting a little ire, and then the 9 minutes on this brother's neck. Because finally they just said, and look, man, this dude was so comfortable. He put his hands in his pocket. So right there, you can't say you felt threatened or he was resisting. Anybody resisting, you need your hands out. So and even after he lost consciousness and stopped pleading for his life, he stayed there again. So now the struggle to breathe, which was keeping him alive for 5 minutes to 7 minutes, when the struggle to breathe stopped, now your knee on his neck is just, you done killed this man. You killed him in front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
And we watched you kill him. Not your bullet.
Right.
This wasn't you can say he had a gun. No. You killed this man and heard him pleading for his life. And you killed him anyway. You pissed a lot of people off. See, this white dude, you pissed a lot of people off. This is going to be the turn right here. And if it's not the turn that I think it should be, it's going to be another kind of problem.
All right, Steve, thank you. Up next, it is the nephew switching gears with a prank phone call for today right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, I've fallen in love with her boyfriend. I've fallen in love with her boyfriend. Right now, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. Make us laugh, nephew. What do you have for us
Let me go
today?
on put on my stupid hat right quick. Let me go on get stupid for you. Make a wish ministry. Let me hear that.
Okay,
Let's go.
that sounds nice.
It sounds good, don't it?
Yeah, it always does. Yeah.
Sounds simple. Sounds simple.
You better not. You better not be playing. You know what?
You watch
you
what
better
I do.
not.
You watch what I do. Come on, cat. Let's go.
New Baptist. This is Terrence. May I help you, please?
Brother Terrence?
Yeah.
How you doing? I got your number. You with the over the church? You with the Make a Wish ministry?
Yes, I am. I may help you.
Well, listen, I'm actually I'm terminally ill, brother Terrence, and I don't, as far as what the doctors tell me, it could be 6 months or another year, but I know my time here is definitely limited,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but we're definitely here to help you out with whatever you need or whatever we can help you with. So what can we do for you?
Well, I truly believe that sometimes people have, I seen one of them old movies they got where they got a bucket list or whatever they call it, people trying to do things before they leave here. I guess I just sitting around trying to figure out what I could do and what I wanted to do before I left this world and went on to what he has for me next. I don't believe in doing anything unless it's prayed on first.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't mind, maybe you can, before I even tell you my wish, we pray that the wish will come true. You mind doing anything like that?
Oh, no, I don't mind praying. That's what we're here for. Bow your head with me.
Yes, sir.
Is your head bowed?
Yes, sir, it is.
Father God, we come to you in the humblest way we know how.
Yeah.
Lord, we ask you to touch this young man in every which way he hurt. And then we ask you to deliver him for whatever is going on with him. And let him know that we, the church, is here to help him with whatever his needs is in his last days. In Jesus' name I pray. Say amen with me.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
God's going to do it. He's
Amen.
going to do it.
Amen.
Now, you a member of the church here of New?
Well, I was a member. I still consider myself a member. It's just been quite some time, probably over a year and a half, 2 years since I've been able to come, due to my illness. But definitely I was a member there.
Well, that's all right. We're not worried about all that. We just here to take care of your last and final wish. That's what our ministry is for. You know, we helps people with anything they need. Like
what all? I mean, when people call and want things, what all of y'all helped them with?
Well, we've helped them with their rent, take them to the store, help them with a utility bill, come out and cut the grass, anything like that they just can't do. Take them to the doctor's appointment, anything we'd like to help them with, we do exactly that.
Okay, well, I pretty much got those things taken care of. I think what I'd like to do between you and myself, Brother Tan, that I've never told anyone what I'm about to tell you. I've never been with a woman before.
Huh?
I'm 38, but I've never been with a woman.
Well, I guess that might be a blessing. You might be pure. That's a good thing.
Well, but sometimes, I guess before I leave, I guess that's a desire that I have. And what I wanted to ask you was, there is a lady there at the church.
Uh-huh.
And before I leave, I think that's the woman that I would actually like to be with.
Well, I don't know if Make-A-Wish Ministry can support that kind of stuff, but go ahead, let me hear.
Okay, the lady that I'm actually interested in she works at the church too.
Oh, really?
Well, now she's kind of a tall one. She's about 5'9", and she's probably about a size 8. Beautiful long legs, man, and sandy type of hair, sandy color, sandy brown, man, and I mean she looked like caramel.
Hold on a minute. What's her name?
I think her name Linda.
Now hold on. That's my wife. What you mean? Go ahead, say it.
Wait. Linda's your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife. You sorry. Okay. What do you mean? Talk.
Listen, y'all are a ministry. Now, if y'all supposed to be taking care of people on Make-A-Wish and taking care of what they want before they leave this world, if that's my wish, what is the problem?
Listen here, you done crossed every line there was about this ministry, so I don't give a damn about it no more. You talking about sleeping with my wife. If I see you, I'm going to do something to you. They ain't going to even be able to recognize you. So what the you talking about messing with my wife, son of a...
I'll call Miss Linda myself and see if she don't have a problem with helping me make my wish come true.
Go right ahead and call, and you won't call nobody else. That'll be the last call you make.
I thought y'all were here to relieve people so they can enjoy themselves before they leave this world.
You talking about sleeping with my wife. Are you crazy?
But if I'm finna leave here, ain't nobody gonna know but you and her.
I don't care if you die. I don't care. You ain't sleeping with my wife, and you fool with her, you probably gonna go ahead and die quicker than you need to.
I thought this was a ministry.
I don't care you
over there telling me about dying. Y'all supposed to be a ministry that helps people before they leave this world.
I don't care what it is, but you talking about sleeping with my wife. You got an illness, but something must be wrong with your brain talking about messing with my wife.
Ain't nobody gonna even know I've been with your wife once I'm gone. There ain't gonna be but the two of y'all. At least you would have helped me before I left here.
No, I can't help you with nothing. And let me tell you something. I'm not the preacher. I'm not the pastor. I'm not the deacon. I'm not none of them. But if you mess with my wife, you're gonna know who I am. I'm gonna be the Undertaker. Do you understand?
I hear what you're saying, but I got one more thing I need to tell you about who I am.
You ask it, you ignorant. Go ahead. Let me hear.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Linda got me to prank.
No, y'all ain't
got me to prank folks out here.
You wrong for that. Y'all ain't recording this, is you?
Man, it's recorded. Every last bit of it.
Lord have mercy. Pastor ain't gonna hear this, is he?
Oh, God. I got one more thing to ask
Lord.
you, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I ain't the deacon. I ain't now one of them blankety blanks. I'm on. You must. What? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute. This is talking about my talk.
You talking about she caramel.
Sandy.
Oh, boy.
Sandy Brown.
Beautiful long legs.
You gonna die.
What's her name?
Wait a minute, what's her name?
Wait a minute. What's
You play too much,
You
Tommy.
mess with my wife, you gonna die quicker than you need to.
I'm
And I
finna
don't
be the
care if you
Undertaker.
die.
That's
He
what's
said,
finna happen.
I don't care if you die.
I don't care if you die.
Yes.
You might leave here sooner than you supposed to.
Man.
Oh, man.
That
You
was so
stupid
wrong.
son of a. Who you think you gonna call it? Sleeping with my wife. Stupid.
That was just wrong.
But his prayer was so.
No, Tommy. I was laughing through the plot. Yes, he will. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. He gonna do it for you. Yes, he is. He gonna do it for you. Bless him in these last days. He gonna do it for you. Yes, he will.
Oh, man.
In Jesus' name.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Neff. Oh, Lord.
Who? What's her name?
Coming up, Strawberry Letter.
Linda, you stupid.
Subject, I've fallen in love with her boyfriend. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
All right, thank you, nephew. Subject, I've fallen in love with her boyfriend. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a single female, and I moved to a new city 3 years ago for a new job. I did not have any family or friends in the city, but I instantly bonded with a male coworker, and we've become really close. He was really great at helping me get settled and showing me around town and everything. He has a girlfriend, though, of 8 years with a child, and I've always respected that. We would get flirty here and there, but it was always harmless at first. He'd complain about his girlfriend and their constant arguments and their boring sex life. I tried to ignore my feelings for him, but the more he opened up to me, the more attractive he became. The harmless flirting turned into a one-night stand, and that one-night stand turned into 2 years of great sex, sometimes 4 times a week, and it's the best sex we've both had. We see each other at work, after work, and on weekend getaways. I tried to end things with him because I'm falling in love with him, but I can't seem to stay away from him, and he feels the same way. He said his family has guilted him into staying with his girlfriend, but it's been 8 years, so it should be clear to her that he does not want to marry her. I've never pressured him to leave her because I'm the homewrecker at this point, but I'm growing more and more jealous of their relationship. This is something that eats at me, and I'm finding it hard to let go of him. How can I move on without this great man and that I'm in love with? Should I give him an ultimatum and see if his heart is really with me or with her? Could it be that he's just bored at home? My heart is so confused. Well, what are you confused about? I mean, what do you want? This whole letter is about him and not enough about you and what you want. I mean, this man is not going anywhere. He's not going to leave you. And why would he at this point? Because he's got the best of both worlds. He's got her. He's had her for 8 years, and he's got you. He can do you whenever he wants. You know, you guys are together at work, after work, on weekend getaways. He can get it in. He's not going to stop, or he's not going to make a move until you do something, okay? I don't care what it is. You ask about an ultimatum. I don't care if you give him an ultimatum. Look, her or me. I don't care. If you make a speech about it, do that, tweet it, put it on Instagram, do everything you have to do. I mean, who cares what you do? You just got to do something. You want change, you got to change it. You got to be the one to do it. Don't be so caught up with him and the best, what did you say, the best sex you've ever had, that you just continue to let him use you, because that's what he's doing. I mean, you look up one day and it'll be you in it for 8 years. You've already put in 2 and nothing, so all you have is 6 more to go, and you'll be just like her. And please do not get pregnant by this man. Please don't do that. So I just got to tell you, you got to decide what you want. You got to let him know, and if you don't get what you want out of him, it's time to move on. Plain and simple. It's time to move on. Steve?
Well, the key to this letter is I've fallen in love with her boyfriend. Ta-da! You're already behind the 8 ball. All right, here we go. You met this guy, he's out of town, all this. He's really great, helped you settle in, got a girlfriend 8 years, and a child. I love when people say this. I've always respected that.
Right.
Really? Well, let me show you what happens to respect. Y'all will get flirty here and there, but it's harmless. That ain't ever harmless. Little bitty flirting, trust me, somebody trying to get something started. And according to me, it looked like both of y'all. Then he'd complain about his girlfriend, always arguing in their boring sex life. This sex so boring, they done made a baby. Woo, this boring sex. Let's make a baby. Tried to ignore my feelings for him, but the more he opened up to me, the more attractive he became. Then she said that the harmless flirting turned into a one-night stand that turned into 2 years of great sex. Okay, see, hold on. See, when people say a one-night stand turned into 2 good years of sex, at what point was she even considering this just for one night?
Right.
No. The man had become more and more attractive to you. That's why you had what you want to call a one-night stand, but it was simply you starting what you've been wanting to start for quite some time. Now, this one-night stand that turned into 2 damn years. He been having the same boring sex with this other woman for 8 years. It must not be that damn boring.
Right.
Because 8 years of boring sex of somebody that you're not married to? What? That makes no sense, little girl. Your hair turned into 2, sometimes 4 times a week. It's the best sex we've both had. We see each other at work, after work, on the weekend. Shirley's absolutely right. You are so convenient to him. You 4 times a week, after work, at weekend, getaways, all this here. Where is this 8-year relationship at if y'all having sex 4 times a week? It ain't but 7 days in a week. You already done took up 4. He got to bathe one of them days.
Hold on, Steve. We'll get part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, I've fallen in love with her boyfriend. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Part 2 of your response to the Strawberry Letter. Let's recap, please.
All right, we got this lady. Moved to this city, met this man, co-worker. He was real helpful. Helped her get settled in. But he got this girlfriend of 8 years and they got a child. She just threw that in. He has a girlfriend of 8 years and a child. You know, that's a pretty big deal. 8 years and a baby. But I've always respected that. That's what I like. I love that line right there.
That's your favorite line.
Ooh, I've always respected that. Because I would want someone to respect my relationship. So I respected his. Then one day she got sick and tired of all this damn respect. Skip all this respect. Let's have sex for one night. But I'm gonna give it to you so good, you're gonna want it for a long time, and then you'll be mine. 2 years later, here she comes to write this letter. Having some great sex, best they've ever had, 4 times a week. Oh, everywhere. At work, after work, on the job, after the job, on the weekend, getaways.
It's too much.
4 days a week. It's 7 days in a week. Where is this heifer that he been with for 8 years with this baby? If you having sex with him 4 times a week, how many days do the other girl get? Because he still got to go down there.
Well, 3.
Well, that's 7 days a week. You can't do that. Gots to get some damn rest.
Somewhere in here.
You say physically.
I don't give a damn who you are. You got to go somewhere and get your ass some rest.
Recharge.
I've tried to end things with him because I'm falling in love with him. But I can't seem to stay away from him, and he feels the same way. Well, that's because you sprung. You whipped. Got your nose open. You've been hammered.
Not hammered.
Yeah, that's old school. You've been hammered. Yeah. So now, he said his family has guilted him into staying with his girlfriend. What? This his family fault now? They done guilted him into staying with his girlfriend. That's what he came up with. That's what he's telling you why it's been 8 years. That's why he's been with you for 2 years. So let me ask you something. If his family has guilted him to staying with the girlfriend, why has he told you that he been with you for 2 years? Have you ever thought about that? Is it guilt? Is it love? I haven't heard you say he's in love with you. You said you would try to end it because you fallen in love with him. I didn't hear you say he said that. I've never pressured him to leave her because I'm the home wrecker at this point. Yeah, you've been that. Not at this point. You was the home wrecker 2 years ago. Don't think you just got the title today because you wrote the letter. But I'm growing more and more jealous of their relationship. This is something that eats at me, and I'm finding it hard to let him go. Well, let me ask you a question. If you're finding it hard to let him go, what do you have? None of this belongs to you. You don't have a relationship with a title. He can't take you over to the family's house. You ain't never been over there. Because they know that he got this baby, so you ain't welcome over there. And they done guilted you into staying with her, so now which makes you not even want to ask to go over there. You ain't had a Christmas with the man in 2 damn years. You ain't had no New Year's Eve with him in 2 damn years. I can promise you ain't. He ain't been at your house for Thanksgiving in 2 damn years. Because he can't. You ain't had none of that. So when you say it's hard to let him go, what you letting go of? How can I move on without this great man that I'm in love with? This great man has 2 chicks. One got a baby, and don't neither one of y'all know about each other. This is who the great man is. Should I give him an ultimatum and see if his heart is really with me or with her? You're not going to do that because you're scared, because you already know. He had 8 years to leave and ain't left her yet. He been with you just 2. Family ain't guilting him into staying with you. The family's guilting him into staying with her. Could it be that he's just bored at home? Hell yeah. And you all the excitement he can... Y'all everywhere. 4 times a week.
What?
If I'm coming by your house 4 times a week, do you know what's happening when I get over there?
Ooh.
Come on, boy.
What?
To make me gas up and come over there 4 times a week?
What's happening?
You know how many lies I got to tell this woman with this baby, my girlfriend, to show up 4 times a week?
A lot.
I come in the door with Ben Gay on my back.
Stretch it.
Icy hot. I got them bands and stuff. I'm doing Bikram yoga.
You gotta perform.
I'm all this. I got a Pilates machine in your garage. I'm doing everything. Girl,
a lot.
Listen to me.
4 times a week.
You're in a sexual relationship with a man for 2 years and it's been great sex. That's all it is. Ask him who would he prefer to be with. Just ask him. And then when he gives you the answer, just say, well, why aren't you? Because he gonna say, I would prefer to be with you. and then just say, why are you? And then watch this here. Watch. That's all you got to do.
All right, Steve. Thank you. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And please don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
People across the country were shocked by the video of George Floyd losing his life while in police custody. But the teen who shot the video has been especially traumatized. 17-year-old Darnella Frazier is in therapy to deal with the trauma of witnessing Floyd's death firsthand, but also because she's had to deal with an unfair backlash of criticism from people on social media suggesting she could have done something to stop it. She's
What the
also
hell she could have done?
Right.
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
End up on the ground?
Yeah.
If you make any attempt to stop a police officer, number one, obstruction of justice.
Yeah.
Number two, felonious interfering with a police officer in the line of duty.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention that you can be perceived as a threat.
Mm-hmm. And she could have lost her life.
And how this girl gonna get killed? She a young girl.
17
Y'all got
years
to be
old, Steve.
Yeah. Social media is got so many damn idiots on it.
She's been dealing with a ton of media attention, which has forced her and her family to move out of their home in Minneapolis. Minneapolis
if
police
the
said,
damn police officers didn't do nothing, what you want her to do?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But shouldn't we be glad that she got this on tape?
Of course.
Hello.
Yes, of course. You
if
would
it
think
wasn't for
that.
her bravery of
Yeah.
shooting this video again, this would have gone unnoticed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So congratulations to her for her bravery. You're right.
Yeah, but I mean, a 17-year-old young lady like that, she's traumatized. I'm sure she is. This is hard, and her family had to move from their home. This is crazy. Minneapolis police say Frazier has cooperated with them and has turned over her phone so they could extract the original video. So, I mean, she's doing the right thing, but, you know, heavily
I gave y'all the video, but
just
y'all ain't gonna keep my phone, though. Y'all gonna give me my phone.
Shut up. This is not about your phone specifically.
Tommy,
I'm sorry.
Everybody's phone ain't filled with,
Yes.
What,
This
Steve?
17-year-old child.
incriminating evidence.
Yes.
Right. She's
You know,
cooperating
some
with
people
the
just
police.
have telephones.
Yeah.
You know, with real numbers on it.
Don't swipe left. I'm just trying to tell you. Don't swipe left on my phone. You swipe left if you want to. I'm just telling you, you're going to run into something.
But we
See, your
congratulate
phone.
her on her bravery.
See, Tommy, your phone
Yes,
is...
let's do that, Steve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
Congratulations.
really should. I'd like to reach out to her.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's what I'd like to. Is a way
That would
we
be
can...
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to reach out to her.
Yeah. We have to preface
Monica
the call
found
with...
Because that hate is so much louder than love. And y'all got to understand that. Because when hate come in your way, it's a lot louder than love.
That's
That's
true.
it.
That's true.
It. That's it, Steve.
More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Those Atlanta police officers involved with the violent arrest and tasing of two black young college students who were in their vehicle during the protests after the curfew this weekend are now facing some serious charges. The Fulton County DA has charged 6 cops for using excessive force during the incident with Messiah Young and Tanaya Pilgrim. Atlanta's mayor, Keisha Lance Bottoms, fired 2 of the officers immediately and 4 were placed on desk duty. Now on to Louisville. The police chief, Steve Conrad, has been fired and 2 officers are on administrative leave after a barbecue business owner named David McAfee was shot dead by law enforcement trying to enforce curfew amid protests. The officers' body cams weren't activated when authorities fatally shot Mr. McAfee. And as you know, the Louisville Police Department is already under investigation following the death of Breonna Taylor during that no-knock warrant botched raid back in March. We all remember that, where the officers in plain clothes fatally shot her 8 times.
Seems like we getting all these bad cops, but we sure ain't getting the ones with the 3 we waiting on.
Everybody else.
When we gonna get the 3 we waiting on?
They're working on that case right now. It's under investigation right now.
I don't see what they need to investigate.
Yeah,
if they
no
just
one
look at the
does.
video.
Look at the tape. Just look at the tape. Yeah.
But at least this action is, this mayor of Louisville fired the police chief, so they are taking action. And Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms in Atlanta took immediate action. She was on our show yesterday. So this,
because they want to stop it. This is how you stop it. You fire them immediately if they're, acting inappropriately.
Well, but we're seeing actions that's being taken quickly that we hardly ever see before.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
and that's
it
how
is.
You change it. That's how
Yeah, it is, and that's the only way to change it. There has to be consequences.
Right.
Yeah.
It cannot go unchecked.
Right.
And it was a hard time. I mean, they said they had a hard time doing it when they were interviewed on TV. They had to watch the tape over and over, and they said that's the only conclusion they could have come to was to fire them because it was excessive force.
In Atlanta, the officers.
In Atlanta, that's what Mayor
Keisha
Keisha was saying, and the chief of police.
Very obvious it was excessive force. Yeah. This has been a lot.
Excessive force and lawyer up quick.
Yep. Yeah. And the young man said that he was glad, that they got those monsters off the street.
Did they tase the young lady too?
I know they tased.
Yes.
Yeah.
They tased him. I saw that part, but I couldn't see what was going on the other side of the car.
Yes, he was trying to protect her, but it looked like the tasing was all in the car, and that they did tase her. Yeah. They charged him.
They've got to do it's a combination of two things.
Okay.
Racism and training. You've got to find a way to train racist people. And because guess what? They don't do enough in the process. The selection process is not thorough enough.
Right.
There is no way to detect racism on a questionnaire.
Right.
Yeah.
And anybody can apply for a job as a police officer. I mean, you have to go through a series of tests and all of that. But like you say, you don't know if they're racist by looking on a piece of paper.
Well, now the officers in Atlanta, though, they were African American, the two that got fired immediately, correct?
Yeah, they were.
Okay. Okay.
They were.
Yeah, so there is some, like you said, Steve, it's both. And there's some training that they need to look at in these police departments. There's something that's missing. But racism, you got to teach that in the home. I mean, just like you guys talk about how you teach your sons what to do when you encounter police officers and all that. I mean, what are white families teaching their sons, their kids? What are they teaching them?
Oh, they ain't got to teach them that, though.
All right, let's talk about self-care to relieve stress and to relieve some of this anxiety a lot of us have been feeling during all of this
Tommy.
that's going on. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, there's, no doubt that these are highly stressful times. So I got to ask you, are you practicing any sort of self-care right now? I know you're working out, eating right.
You mean self-care, how to handle stress? I've been brushing up on my cussing.
Oh.
There you go.
I wasn't
that has
expecting
helped
that.
me immensely. Working on new combinations, how to put them together,
and
working on the inflection. So when I get back out there in the work world, I'm going to come out with new combinations.
Okay.
So cussing has been really the thing that I'm trying to brush up on because it's helped me deal with the stress.
Okay.
And like a lot of, I've been practicing with my wife, and she don't know it.
Oh, you've been saying it to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Under my breath.
Because you ain't crazy. Because you ain't all the way crazy.
I didn't think you had lost your
hell no. You talking about out loud?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it out loud. I know that.
While we on quarantine?
Right.
Oh, hell no. I be under my breath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tried. Every chance I get, I use different opportunities.
Junior, what you got? How do you relieve your stress, your anxiety?
Well, I've been in here by myself since March. What I like to do is just cutting my lights out and, go on in the kitchen. And I opens that freezer door and stands right in it. I freezes myself. Cause I'm too hot. I need somebody over here now. So I stands in the freezer, take ice cream and just put it on. Yeah, I got to cool off. That's what I do for self-care around here.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yesterday in Houston, more than 60,000 people marched in downtown Houston with the Floyd family in memory of George Floyd. City leaders, local rappers, and Pastor Joel Osteen were all in attendance. Meanwhile, during an emotional press conference, the mother of George Floyd's daughter remembered him. Her name is Roxy Washington. She remembered him as a good man, and she also pointed out the fact that their daughter will now grow up without a father. Take a listen.
This is what those officers took from me. At the end of the day, they get to go home and be with their families. Gianna does not have a father. He will never see her grow up, graduate. He will never walk her down the aisle. If it's a problem she's having and she needs her dad, she does not have that anymore. I'm here for my baby, and I'm here for George, because I want justice for him. I want justice for him because he was good. No matter what anybody thinks, he was good. And this is the proof that he was a good man.
Wow.
Woo,
She
Lord,
said this is
heartbreaking.
the proof. She pointed to the baby, little Gianna, 6 years old. Beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. Just a beautiful little girl.
See, man,
lost her dad.
You know, this one, it's been so many of these since I've been alive. It's been so many George Floyds. It's been, I can't count them, that never made the news that I knew of.
Right. Right.
That I knew of, heard of. My father told me about them. My brothers told me about them. It happened to some cousins. It happens in all of my relative cities. Finally, in 2020, I can say for the first time, I think something is going to happen because of this one. This is the first time I can say I've never felt like they was gonna do nothing before. Even though I thought once social media came out and you could see some of these things that we knew was existing, or we saw and there was no way to film it, or we saw it in
obvious.
the hood.
It was obvious.
I knew after social media, once you could see this, oh God, here it comes. And then to my surprise, nothing happened anyway. And so I became hardened by it.
Coming up, it's our last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day. Ain't no more.
Not ain't no more. And we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only. He's a singer. You heard him. Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are. Last break of the day.
You know what I want to do is the closing remark that I did yesterday, because I'm really trying to get a certain point home so that we get a clear understanding of where we are with the protest, which I, again, 100% support protest. I understand the anger and how the protest turns because you are so angry. But I want you to understand what they are now going to do if we don't stay focused on the point, because we have a lot of outside help right now. This is what I did yesterday. I just want to reiterate this, so I want to repeat my closing remark from yesterday. I have something I want to say. I've thought about this today, and I've tried to find the best way to say it. But I want to say to all the protesters, I want to come to you as Steve Harvey. I want to come to you as a 63-year-old black man. I want to come to you as Uncle Steve. I want to come to you as whatever affection you have for me. I want you to understand that I'm coming at you with this from a place of nothing but love, because I am first and foremost African American. When I wake up in the morning, I can never escape that. It is a badge that I have worn with honor for 63 years. I've never tried to run from the fact that I am black. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my people. I'm proud of what we've overcome and how we've come this far in spite of all the obstacles. So what I'm saying to you is coming from nothing but a place of love. The subject that I want to talk to you about today is go home. Don't give him the satisfaction. And I want you to understand what I'm saying to you. See, listen to me, people. I'm 63 years old. Infiltrators have been hired to incite riots for years. Infiltrators have been hired to incite riots for years. See, the system has learned over the years how to deflate protest. See, the last protest that was successful in this country, to my knowledge, was during the civil rights movement. See, Martin Luther King had the cleanest way to get results, through peaceful protest. Now, whether you agree with it or not, it worked. So listen to me, because it produced change in the Voting Rights Act. It produced things like affirmative action. Schools became integrated. And a spotlight got put on Bull Connors down there with the things that he was doing to protesters in Alabama, amongst other things. The Rosa Parks incident, all of this came about through peaceful protest. Now, since then, the system has learned how to change the narrative of all protests, starting in peace and gaining momentum. Once they see that a peaceful protest is gaining momentum, they simply wait on the proper time to incite the masses with either words or deeds. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about here, which then allows them to change the narrative or simply flip the script. Listen to me, folks. Go home. Don't give them the satisfaction. And I want to show you what's happening now. Our leadership has waited on this exact moment in time twice already. See, instead of addressing the problem, he finds a way of making a different narrative. Let me give you an example. He found a way to make Colin Kaepernick's kneeling, which was about this very topic and outrage that we're feeling right now over the recent murders of innocent black men. See, Colin Kaepernick was right. He had it right. But really the flip, the changing of the narrative was made. See, his kneeling became against the military and the flag. Oh, man. Don't you know what happened then? See, that ended all the kneeling. It cost him his career, but even more hurtful was we were no longer talking about racial injustice and police brutality. And our leadership came in and made himself to be a patriot. And now it's happening again. Listen to me, y'all. Go home. Don't give him the satisfaction. See, once peaceful protest turns into burning and looting, which is being incited by people strategically placed to stir up the anger and to start the burning and start the looting, it now allows them to cause a thing to happen. It allows them, knowing this will happen, knowing that they've been waiting on this to happen, it now makes it all about destruction of property and lawless criminal behavior called looting. And it is set up to kill the original cause for protest, so now they can send in the National Guard, squash this civil unrest, and do it all under the law of breaking laws and curfews. And the leadership in this country, who stopped talking about the invisible enemy called Corona, because he couldn't defeat that. So he found the visible enemy again, and it's us. Again, we are the visible enemy. So he's now calling himself the law and order president. So here he comes in to save the day. Ain't opened his mouth one time about healing our nation or trying to show support against racism. None of that. Now he gonna just shut all these lawbreakers down. Young people, go home. Don't give him the satisfaction, because this all he waiting on.